So Peter,
Yes.
you know, I think you did one of these interviews before, a couple of years ago. So these are my students, not the same ones, obviously. These are my students from the course from Beginning Photography to Exhibiting Artists. They are going to have their works here in their own solo shows in about 2 or 3 weeks. And you have your work on the walls here, so I guess the first question is, why don't you tell us about the work, how you did it, etc., etc.
Well, it's all black and white. You can see. It was shot with 35 millimeter, and I printed it myself. And it's
Printed it?
myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Traditional printing?
Traditional printing. I'm old guy. I stick with what I know.
Okay.
What else can I tell you? It's all New York. It's all New York images. The rest you have to see. I don't know how to explain it. Any questions you have? No.
Well, I'm going to, just because a theme started with the first interview with Irene, she brought up fun, that it was about having fun. So I asked the question of everybody else, how much was fun important to you in producing the work?
I don't have any.
You don't have any fun?
It's very hard work.
Very hard work.
It's very drenching.
Very.
It takes a lot of you. It takes a lot out of you. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you feel like it takes some physical piece out of you because it's just difficult.
The taking of the photographs or the printing, the developing, everything.
Not the process by itself, but to think about it. It takes you, I don't know, fraction of a second to take a picture. But you have to think about this. You have to be ready for this. You have to look at this. It's difficult. Don't try it at home.
Well, okay, so you separated out the question, from the question, you separate out the process. No, not the process. That's not difficult.
No, a process.
But is the process fun?
Just thinking about this, thinking about the image, the process to find the image and capture it, capture it the right way. This is difficult.
Aha, so the process is difficult too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the technicality of it, but the mental process.
But how much fun is involved anyway?
The fun when I see people around who look at my
Okay.
pictures, and some of them for some reason they like it, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
A lot of fun.
And you get to dress very dapper.
I have no choice.
Who's got a question for Peter?
Nobody.
No questions?
I'm curious about how you decided on the size of the prints. Is there optimum?
I like the small prints. For some reason, if I printed much bigger than this size, they're falling apart. The image is falling apart. So I'm sticking with about this size. A little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but about this size.
And you say falling apart even though you're shooting film, you're having trouble?
Not technically falling apart, but compositionally.
Uh-huh. So I have a question for you that's separate from this. It's just a new theory because I've noticed that there's some people who work small. My favorite, of course, is Larry Davis, who always works very small. And there's some people who buy small. I'll reference again Larry Davis, who seems to sell more than everybody else put together here.
Good for him.
But then there's the people who buy small. And I'm wondering if everybody who thinks of small prints maybe is nearsighted, and therefore they can get into them that in an intimate fashion where perhaps somebody who's farsighted like me can't.
So the advantage of the small print, the viewer has to come close. Once he or she comes close, they are too tired. They don't want to go back right away. So they spend more time with the picture. And the more time they spend with the picture, the better for you.
Okay. That's great. Any questions? No. Wonderful, Peter.
Thank you very much.
Love looking at this. It's
I
great.
appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.